Hi. So, my computer crashed. So, all the footage you've seen before got corrupted, so I wouldn't be able to use it in my video editor, which is great. You could still, view the video, so I recorded it via OBS. So if the quality sucks, that's why. Then, after that, I got it all recorded. I went into work the next day, and my hip gave out on me, and it's still bothering me. So, I've been trying to record this for days at this point. But you know what? It is what it is. Here's my Agatha-inspired fit. I've just decided we're gonna dress up as Agatha for every single one of these videos. We were in the graveyard. We made it past part 1. We're on part 2. I have all my notes here. I have all of my screenshots, but I don't think we will need to reference those right now. I've got my pen and my notes, my sticky notes. Let's check on Verissimo. I can't wait for him to die at the end of this game, and then I'm gonna cry. Watch it not be Verissimo, and then maybe we can still save him. But considering we haven't seen him since Calamidage, I'm a little concerned. Alright, begin. We're going back to Mia. She's at the entrance again, but that's fine, we'll figure it out. Hey, sweetheart. Okay. So Loopy can see the specters, which is really cool. We did not know that before. We were reading one of the notes in here. Is it this? Just a reminder, the cracked radio is the closest we've come to playing the Fissure melody so far. This is quite important. When not in use, put away in a safe place. Owen, please don't let Rossi mess with it. He'll end up losing it. Okay. We were in the middle of reading the paper over here, I think. Yeah. Alright. Following weeks. Over the past few weeks, it has been so intense that I forgot to take notes here, but it was worth it. We now have some sort of gravestone map. Rossi and I believe we have found all of the gravestones in the maze. And we also wrote down the gravestones that aren't there. Even though the area always seems to scramble. By the following logic, we discovered that it is possible to navigate in a bizarre alphabetical order of the gravestones in the maze. At the entrance of each area, there is a sign with the number of that area, and on each gravestone there's a label with its number on it. For instance, my gravestone is number 7-4. I still want to continue the investigation path to the Fissure area, but Letitia says that she will take over that part. List of the gravestones not in the maze. These are the confirmed gravestones so far that you cannot find in the maze using this logic. They must be somewhere else. Letitia Vertigan, top of the hill. Daniel Rossi, Gravestone Garden. Roberto Montero, Yuri Straw, Tiana Straw, Abraham Straw, Goliath Straw, and then a crossed out one. As soon as we figured out how to find the names, Verity himself came to the graveyard. He went alone to the gravestone and then asked us to send it to the underground. So this one's in the underground. And then a mystery question mark. Alright, and that's all of the notes. Okay, it's interesting that there is one not there. They removed the gravestone and took it to the underground. So really all that's left is to explore the mausoleum and to go back to the maze. So this is the mausoleum. I think there's also that guy with a box over here. Yeah. So he's definitely, he or she, okay, definitely one of the order agents who used to work here. And then there's a box with rituals on it. We need to figure out what this box with rituals leads to. Or they might not be rituals, but they might be like a language. I'm not sure. I think when we talked to Samuel, he said there's a chance that the code might be somewhere else. That's one of our things that we need to do, is we need to figure out which agent this is. I'm shocked they're not a blood zombie. This goes back to the underground, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, we don't need to be here right now. I don't want to go through that way because I don't think we have the code yet. Okay. Let me just lug Loopy up the stairs. There's 2 in there. It's okay, Loop. To the Mausoleum. Alright. Loop, are you coming? Alright, let's go, Loop. Elachium, Marco, Viviano, Miriam, Erasmo, Olga. Okay. He's the one who has the staff. There's a lot of symbols around here. Can I pan down? Yeah. The Straw Genesis, the first leader. Fear is infinite. Prophet of the Unhaunted One. Over here we have... Amy, where did you hide the papers from the statue puzzle that I gave you to open the box? I think I saw Theo going through them a few days ago. I don't understand this guy. How did he find them? I'll ask him when he gets back from the Crystal Cave. I don't know why he wants to open your box. Check the Crystal Cave. Is that Amy? That might be Amy. So, the code for the puzzle box is connected to the Mausoleum. The leadership of a tormentor. Okay. Then who is this? All must be slaughtered in the name of fear. The one who never knelt. So is this one Miriam? That doesn't make sense. Are you Miriam? You would think, but I'm not 100% convinced. Lead captain of the SS Straw. Ooh, they have a ship? Let them drown in their own souls. Maritime wickedness, something like that. Okay, I don't think you're Miriam. Oh, mission unravel the game of the statues. Okay. So it seems like they figured out who is who. I don't know why all of these are circled yet. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, but Elachium, the first straw from that book in the mansion. Olga seems to be the tallest one. Erasmo, that weird, short, mean-looking guy. Miriam looks normal at first, but then you remember she's a straw. Marco, Abraham's father. Viviano, eyes gorged out just like Goliath. Okay. So then you are the one... Okay, hang on. To know all is to lose all. That's, a ref. Isn't that kind of like to know all is to lose all? Isn't that like Beatrice's thing? Because she became an Existo. Oh, I guess she was already an Existo. And then she lost her memories. So to know all of that was to lose all. The leadership of Whispers. Okay. His eyes were cut out, but they paid with blood. Okay, good to know. So then you, my dear, must be Miriam. Yeah, you look oddly normal for being a straw. I will be my own fear. The fall of Achium. The accursed daughter. So you are the daughter of Elachium. Who are you? No, you're Miriam. I don't know anymore. Alright, your cries are the echoes of your fear. The tormenting voice of leadership. An angel of destruction. Wait, why does it look like that? No, Mia, you have nothing to say about that. There's not a whole lot to do down here, though. Not right now. I just don't think we have enough pieces. Okay, so we've explored everything over here. Now we need to figure out where to go from here. I think we just go back into the maze, I want to say. So do we just need to go back into the maze? Try it alphabetical order, I suppose? There's no point in running away, they'll catch us. Did they translate every single one of these? We need to look for something that changes as well. I know there was something about cats. Last time when I did this area, I was seeing cats under these trees. Okay, so we move backwards. Wait, there's a cat! There's a cat! Okay, so do we need to move backwards? Because this one would be backwards, I think. Yeah, there's 2 cats. Wait, there's 3. Let's try this one. Where did this take us? Wait, is this a new area? It is.
Letitia Vergetten, doing research on the Graveyard's Great Fissure. Unfortunately, I still don't know how to get to the fissure. We keep investigating, but we're taking care so that what happened to Fernanda doesn't happen to anyone else.
What happened?
The fissure seems to be the hardest area to find a way through. And that's odd, to say the least. I mean, I can clearly see what it is looking down from the highest part of the hill, which is where I found the grave with my name on it. After what Amy and Medo found out, I believe more and more that understanding that fissure is the key to also understanding how people's memories actually work in this graveyard. But this is still more of a hunch than a theory per se. We will keep trying to find our way to the fissure. But, again, following all safety protocols, we can't afford to lose anyone else.
Hey, Letitia, you busy?
I'm just wrapping up this report, Medo. Do you need me?
I just wanted to tell you that the ooze thing on the grave actually worked. I tested right where we said we should, and we have...
Ooze thing on the grave. Alright, so Fernanda's definitely missing, just like permanently. Where does this take us? Letitia's study. Oh, let's go up and see if we can find Letitia's study from the back. There's a fissure. Whoa! That's so cool. Looks like there's a keyboard down there. They put planks, some, what are they? Speakers. How do we get down there? I wonder.
Letitia Vergetten, doing research on the Graveyard's Great Fissure.
Good to see you again.
This is a big one. A very big one. Finally, after so long, I managed to find the path that leads to the Great Fissure area. Medo figured out how to synchronize the sound frequencies. He did it with the use from the Spire Castle. And he was able to pick up much more substantial information than anything we had managed so far.
Okay.
I tested the use on my own mark, and I had the same result that he did.
Ooh.
I was taken by a feeling of deja vu that made me understand the path to the fissure, as if I had been there before.
Ooh,
The
don't love
place
that.
is breathtaking. The luminosity from the fissure and the melody that plays from it seems to be alive.
That's not good.
Once I got there, I also figured out why we'd never seen any graves from the Stra family. They are all there, around the fissure. I poured the use on Piana Stra's mark, and I have the feeling that I've learned something crucial to understanding the graveyard. It's a song. Apparently I can still see the score in my mind. I just can't stop hearing it.
Oh no.
I'm at the top of the hill. I'm going to try to play just a part of the song on this instrument, which I believe might be connected to the emergence of the fissure.
Oh no.
This is dangerous, but I need to see if there's going to be any kind of reaction.
That is
If
dangerous.
it happens, I will stop. All right.
It's reversed.
No, not this. Me. The melody. The fear. The need of my memories are not mine. Everyone. I want to play.
Oh my. Whoa. What do you see? There's something not right here. Wait, no, come back, come back. There was someone right there. You can see them right there. Is it Chiana? It might not be. No, just you. It just keeps dragging us back over there. Oh, Loopy, honey. It's okay. Come on, Loopy, it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. So we came from that way, so we need to go this way. Oh. Okay, cool. Kill it. Kill. Come on. E. Nice. Okay. Then. Ooh, there's a guy there. How do I... There we go. Fix that. Amazing. Then... What's over here? I know, honey, there's a guy there. There's a guy there. It's okay. There's a thing here. When the pillars are positioned around the fissure, the melody of fear must be played so as to apply the mark of fear. No matter how, just solve it. This is your part. Only the god of fear can bring about the other ending. Why would we want the other ending? So is her part playing the melody? What is this? Samuel, we need you. Yeah. Ah! Ouch. That's not good. Where is it? 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 Is it E? Got it. Okay, well, let's go into the study then. This is definitely the study. Correct. Agents in training, Amy. Okay. F. Wait, how do I zoom? Left shift. Amy, she's been doing a great job of investigating the marks on the gravestone. She's working under the hypnosis that the marks hold fragmented hypothesis, not hypnosis. She's working under the hypothesis that the marks hold fragmented memories, which may have to do with the forgetfulness of those who leave the perimeter. We need to work on her emotional balance. She relies too much on the others to keep herself stable, which does become an issue. This we gotta figure out. So there's a code on here. Fernanda, still don't know what happened to her, but I haven't given up on finding out. Her disappearance has to do with something paranormal, the gravestone, that I have not yet identified. Her findings are still crucial to the investigation to this very day. Bedzo, he made great progress during his investigation of the melodies and discovered speech fragments were isolated sound waves. George sent a sample of the ooze from the castle. As soon as they got it here, Bento and I moved forward with the analysis of those melodies invented by the marks. He's still overprotective of his colleagues. We need to work on improving this. Rossi, he provided Amy with a lot of support in the investigations and the markings, but couldn't yet identify the origins of the gravestones. So far, all we know is they just sprouted from the ground. He's still quite detached from the investigation protocols and is at times distracted, but he does show a lot of potential. Theo, he has been able to provide support for the investigation of the melodies, helping Medo with the improvement and maintenance of the equipment at the graveyard. I considered that he wouldn't be able to help his uncle in the caves and Callisto in the mansion while investigating the graveyard, but it has worked. One thing that we need to improve is his arrogant stance with the others, but he has been an example of conduct and the standards of the Order. Letitia. Okay. Good to know. So that's kind of how everybody's doing. Radio! Talk with Samuel! I need to talk about the fence... Wait. The broken electric ladder. Yeah.
Hey, Sam. There's an electric ladder at the top of the Graveyard Hill. You know, the ones that drop down and go back up when you press a button. But the button that makes it work is busted.
Oh man, that's bad luck. What's worse is that if the Order placed a ladder like that, surely what's up there is important.
Yes, we need to get up there. Yeah. Oh. The dialogue broke there. Yeah, the problem is that the button is all busted up. It's impossible to fix it.
Jeez, if we had arrived 20 years ago, we could have at least lowered this ladder before it broke. Hey, Agatha! Is there a way to go back in time using a ritual?
No! No.
Shit! Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
A time travel ritual would be the coolest shit ever. Although,
Hey!
if there's one place where something like this would be possible, it's in this perimeter.
I don't want to go back in
The
time.
brain around here is fucking torn.
She's having the time of her life here. She
I've
loves
seen
it
a lot
here.
of weird shit, but there's no place as paranormal as this.
That's not good.
Who knows what kind of rituals you could conjure up in here?
You can't conjure rituals, Mia.
Okay, now let go of my radio. Wait, is this blood?
My bad.
My favorite little dumbasses. Oh my gosh. They're my favorite. Okay, I need to talk with Agatha. We did that. Wait, this one.
Listen, there's some kind of giant fissure somewhere here in the graveyard. It is definitely one of the most important sites here. But the way to get there is different from the others.
You do not want to go there,
Yeah,
Mia.
that's a bitch. Did anyone manage to get there before?
Looks like Agent Letitia was the first to find her way there. From what I understand, she found out right after doing something on a gravestone that has her name here in the graveyard.
Okay,
Did she do something paranormal?
kind
If
of.
there's one thing that school taught me, it's that if you don't know the answer to something, all you gotta do is copy it from someone who does.
Damn.
So you'll probably have to do the same thing she did to get there.
We don't want to do
Whoa,
that.
I didn't peg you as the type to cheat at school, Sam.
Of course not. It was me who sold the answers to the students. You can make some good money with dumb people.
Okay, so what it sounds like is we need to get ooze and we need to put it on Letitia's grave. Letitia, I received your request here. My research on the ooze indicates that it has properties that should be useful for your investigation in the graveyard, especially regarding the inconsistent rhythm of the frequencies. My father is already preparing ooze samples for our team to bring over to you. And also, please ask Theo to stop coming to the Spiral Castle. We don't have time to waste with rookie agents doing sightseeing tours out of curiosity. You said you would take responsibility for the rookie team. Drogolakis. Okay. Letitia, I apologize for my son's rudeness in that letter. You know how strict he usually is with the protocol, but he's been quite debilitated by the overwork here in the castle as well. I wish I could bring the samples to you in person, but I'm still getting used to the prosthesis after my accident here. I guess you can tell by my poor handwriting. I hope you're doing well, George. Okay. Well, we were gonna pet Loopy, but Loopy's having a time. I need to restore my sanity. I love them. It's gonna suck if Loopy dies. Or is secretly holding me back from being a creature like Beatrice. Oh, there's another room! Yes! Okay. Wait, what's over here? Interact! What is it? I don't see anything! There's something in there though. No? We can't tell if there's anything in there. You can just open them. Letitia, first of all, we are too very concerned about Fernanda. I hope you guys will be able to find her. And look, I'm sending you this letter because Theo seems very interested in coming to help us with the generator here in the cave, but I'm not sure about that just yet. Besides Goliath, we don't know the full effects of the exposure to the crystals. When he is able to help here again, I'll let you know. Much love, Alan Portlash. Ah, Oswaldo asked me to send you some love as well. We haven't seen almost anyone since we entered here in the cave. Besides Goliath. Interesting. Oh, another recording. Perfect. Okay.
Letitia, this recording is confidential. Please make sure that no other agents can hear it. I need you to compile all the information we have so far about the graveyard, and especially about memory loss when leaving the perimeter. I need to understand what the possible consequences would be on the human mind if someone had to leave here soon. Our plan remains for no one to leave the perimeter before the mission is over. But I have to deal with...
Deal with what?
Time is running out. I don't have a choice.
Deal with what? Something tells me that Mio was born here. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, come back. It's okay, Loopy. Oh, so we can see them with the... Oh, that's what I was missing. Ah, Letitia and Verissimo. So, we need to find Letitia's grave, which we know is up here somewhere. If I were a gravestone, where would I be? We also need to get this button to work. How are we gonna get up there? As soon as I solve one problem, we have like 6 more that reoccur. Oh, there's a whole backwards path. Ah, thank you. Interesting. Okay, so we got another one. We're gonna have to visit Samuel's soon and figure out what that is. Oh, there's a whole lot to do back here. How do we figure out the button? How can we fix the button? Hang on, let's go talk to Samuel about it again and figure out what he said. Okay, we need some kind of ritual. It's a ritual. But Mia hasn't transcended, so she can't use rituals. Or can you use rituals without transcending? That I don't know. Verissimo needs to get somebody out of here. My guess is that it's Sophia. We need to get the ladder down by going back in time. To do that, we need Letitia's gravestone, because that's what she did with Gianna's. Is it perhaps by the piano? That's the only thing that would make sense to me. But there's no grave over here. I might pause and go check my footage real quick for when we read that one paper. Okay, I don't want to run out of storage, but it does say top of the hill. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the recording and I'm gonna wander around the top of the hill and see if I can find it, because it should be up here in the area that we're at right now. So I should be able to find it. I'm gonna pause my recording and I'll come back to you when I have found it. I'm unpausing the recording for a second because I just found another cursed item. It's a cassette tape. What am I supposed to do with these? Huh. Well, there's another one. Okay. So, what I've learned is that if I walk up to the spirits with my radio, I can tune into them. And this is where I'm at. Apparently, I paused my recording, so you guys did not see any of that. So, here, let me show you what I've learned. Let's go back up. If you have the radio, you can go up to the spirit things that Loopy is seeing, and you can listen into their conversations. Where are they? There they are. Like this. So you click tune in. So this belonged to Gianna Straw. Apparently she used to come here a lot to play in this exact spot. I wonder if this fissure was already here back then. I doubt that. Must be no coincidence that this instrument is torn in half. It actually looks like the fissure started from here. I bet Gianna's fingers are all over this. If all of this began with a straw, it's no different than what the other teams have been finding. We just have to get to this fissure to find more. Interesting. Well, what about we go in here? We just didn't get close enough to tune in. Forget. I need the melody. I need to remember my memories. I need the melody, the fear, the mark. There is no choice. No, the haunted one. It will. I don't want to be alone. I've lost myself. There is no choice. I'll never leave. I need to go back. My little brother. I need to do my job, the other end. My job, the melody, play. No. Your little brother? Who's your little brother? Why would it say top of the hill? And now that I'm on the top of the hill, why can't I find it? This one also talked about her little brother. Letitia, please, you have to listen to me. You have to answer me. Callisto said that it is possible to change all this. All we have to do is play our roles. I know that you can see the music score. I know you can hear the melody. I know that you remember. Show us the melody. Please show it to us. We need to do what they said. For none of this to happen, I need to see my little brother. Please. So, there's 2 instances of a little brother being mentioned. None of them were related, though. Indeed, I took a look at our camp at the entrance to the graveyard, and there are some bars that are almost broken. Do you want me to take care of that? No need for that. There's something more urgent than those bars. It's not like anyone back at camp is going to hit them on purpose until they break. Yeah, and our problem in the graveyard isn't exactly of physical nature anyway. So, should we go back to the camp? Because there's broken bars, and I don't know what they're talking about with broken bars. Okay, well, let's try going back to the graveyard and see what happens. Loopy, where are they? There's one right here. Mausoleum, okay, that's it. Music at the exits. Just stay quiet and pay attention and follow. There. Wait, what? Kitty, psst, psst, psst. Yes, come here. No, please don't go. Deja vu. Is that Fernanda? Tune in. Letitia, I have to go back there. The ways of going through the maze are starting to make sense to me. I won't say it again, Fernanda. You're the very best at mapping the place, but you're spending too much time in there. We don't know what side effects or hallucinations that place can cause. So this is Letitia, this is Fernanda. You're talking about the cats again, aren't you? You guys seem to make an effort to miss my point. It's simple. If there are cats here, they know how to get around this place, and I will learn from them. Fernanda, I know you're still upset about what happened before we got here. This has nothing to do with my cat, so stop talking about it. I'll go back there tomorrow and map out what's missing, and then you'll see I'm not crazy. I'm just worried about you, and hey, did you feel that? Yes, another deja vu. So it seems like deja vu is very common here. Loopy, is there anything else? There's 3 on that side. 4. We need to go there. Anything? Oh, where's Loopy? 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 Loopy! No. Seriously? Loopy! E, interact. Loopy! There we go. Yeah, I hit Loopy! Dude, I'm telling you, I wouldn't mess around with something like that. I was going through the gravestones and I totally saw Amy's name, Fernanda's name, even your name is there. First name, last name, the whole thing. But that doesn't make any sense, man. Why would our names be on these gravestones? They were already here before we showed up. I don't know, bro. I just followed Amy's guide on how to find the maze. And then I found yours. Can't say it wasn't very nice to find your names in the middle of the graveyard. It actually gave me a chill. Oh, speaking of which, I just had another one every single time. Loopy, what are you doing? Seriously, dude? He won't even follow me anymore. Seriously? Loopy, you can't get across there, dude. Well, this might be a good place to end, considering that Loopy is stuck in an infinite loop. and I can't get him out. Alright, we've made quite a bit of progress. I have a better idea of what we need to do. The next thing that we will need to do is to find Letitia's grave. So I'm gonna put that on here. We need to get down to the Fissure is what it sounds like. I think my next goal will be to go through and find all of these things. Listening to all of the specters, because that, I didn't know we could do that before. But Loopy is freaking out, so I think that's probably about time to call it quits. Plus my hip is really acting up. So that's it for today's video. I will be back playing more Enigma of Fear, Enigma the Medo very soon. I'm really enjoying it, especially now that I'm making progress. So we will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.